Female dating coach explains why women have become so undateable from Manosphere Highlights Daily. Yes, the beard is gone. And if you noticed, leave a like and let's get into it.
Janice, are you there?
At your service, sir.
Give me some of that dating foolishness.
Will do, sir.
So in today's video topic, we're gonna talk about why is it that so many women have become undateable.
Female dating coach explains why women have become so undateable. What happened to the girls? Welcome to Manosphere Highlights Daily. Shout out to Maritza from Soul Booklet with Maritza. She gives relationship, love, fashion, and life advice for men. That's why we men have to check if this is proper advice. Now, if one is serious about being a dating coach, that person can't deny the distinct and profound differences between men and women, the reciprocal influence between society and human behavior, and that the dating market completely sucks at the moment. Esta señora is going to give us 5 reasons why women have become so undateable in modern Western society.
So one reason why so many women have become undateable is because many women have become extremely materialistic and always looking for the next big and better thing out there. And the truth is that
That's true. That's definitely true. I'm gonna give her a point here for sure. You can thank social media for that. I really do believe it's just become a pissing contest for a lot of these women. It's like, look at what my beauty has enabled me to do. I got on this yacht. I got this new bag. I think Instagram mainly has created this very materialistic mindset in modern women, thanks to the Kardashians and whatnot. But I think Instagram is actually on its way out. I think it's a dying app, thankfully. I really do. But of course, there will always be a new app, a new social media for these women to get on. But it's really different on other social media apps. It's not you're not really incentivized to flex this sort of lifestyle. Do you know what I mean? So I think if Instagram, will it ever go away fully? Probably not. Think about it, because Facebook is still around. I mean, but I do believe Instagram was like the most deleted app of last year or the year before that, something like that.
everyone wants stability and wants to progress in life, because yes, this is a hard life and an expensive life for many people, a difficult life. But looking for a man for support, to support their lifestyle in exchange for what? For sex, is extremely shallow and deceitful. There is nothing more beautiful than two people that come together and grow together, or two people to offer real substance to one another, and above all, clarity and honesty. But what many women don't realize is that there will always be a younger and a more beautiful generation coming right after. So for a woman to think that all she deserves is everything because of the sole fact of her being a woman and having maybe big boobies is just simply materialistic and extremely shallow and a very terrible way of thinking.
Siempre estoy muy de acuerdo. I want to emphasize the part where she mentions younger women. We say that accountability is a woman's kryptonite, but other women, especially younger women, are definitely a woman's Achilles heel. Check this out.
It's an environment that will, you can go in there and look so young and beautiful and come out looking raggedy as hell if you don't do it right.
And then you feel like when like the new girls, young girls come in. I remember that would happen to me. Like we would not go for a while, and then I would go, and then I would see like a bunch of fresh faces, and I'm like, I'm getting old. Like I'm getting like no one wants me anymore. Like the rejection in there feels like shit.
This clip is pure gold because these women are strippers and OnlyFans content creators. So their appearance and youth play an important role in the money they make. The customer is king, so they immediately know when they are cold product. That's why these older women are bitter and angry at older men for dating younger women, because it makes them feel like shit.
That's a good point.
But they had no problems with dating older men in their prime. Make it make sense. The foolishness.
Another reason why so many women have become undateable is because some women have become extremely flirtatious with other men in the streets. And let's be honest, they also some dress very vulgar out in the open world. And no man wants to see his lady being extremely friendly or very provocative with other men. There's a saying in Spanish that says, una dama en la calle y una diabla en la casa, which means he wants a lady in the streets and a tramp in his house, right?
Oro puro. Diles, mujer.
In his bed. It's just what it means. And it literally means that. Women need to lose that image of being over the top, always showing off everything they have, because not so many men want to bring that woman back to their family. Yes, women need to be sexy and feminine and kind, but also women must know that their bodies, our bodies, are temples, and we need to guard it for what? For our partners, for us, not for the world to see. Because what's so special for a particular woman to a man if all other men can see the same thing in that same woman?
That's exactly the problem. Why commit to the attention of one man if you can have the attention of many men? Women love attention. They always did.
Well, it just goes back to the social media thing. It goes back to the Instagram thing. These apps have hijacked these women's brains and their dopamine centers. It quite literally is a drug to a lot of them. And it's the attention. They love to be admired. It's like a rush for them. So they'll never openly admit this. But I do believe for women who shoot and do OnlyFans and post these pictures on Instagram, I believe in a way they themselves are also getting off on it. Do you kind of see what I'm saying? I think they are attracted to it. It's not just like, but yeah, I mean, it is. It's the dopamine, it's the rush, and it's that rush alone that can actually create like arousal within them. And Instagram does a great job of hijacking these young women's minds, man. And then it's not just Instagram, because a lot of them will go out and dress like this, but they love the attention, they love the eyeballs, they love the validation. They'll never admit this, of course, but that's why you got to be careful dating a woman who does dress like that. It's like, yeah, it is sexy, yeah, it's hot, it makes you want to smash her, but that's really all she should be there for. Because ultimately, you end up taking these types of women seriously, and it's only a matter of time before some other guy does come up and approaches her, and maybe he's really good at it. Maybe he's a good seducer, and he does exactly that, seduces her, because she's putting herself out there to be seduced. She's sending out signals to these men. Come talk to me. Come approach me. Come give me validation, and if you're good enough, I'll monkey branch on over. Yep.
And because they have an abundance of it, they take it for granted. Women are the gatekeepers of sex, and in their prime, when they peak, when they have the highest value to men, they have low standards. But when they hit the wall, when their faces are wrinkle, little star, when their eggs have deteriorated and their body count is higher than the predator, they have ridiculously high standards. You can't make this stuff up. Stop the foolishness. We made a video about a 40-year-old Chad only dating 20-plus-year-old women just to ghost them in the end, because there's no need for marriage, relationships, if this man can get what he wants on the first date.
Even when girls found out that I had slept with all these other girls, they still wanted to hook up. And so when you start seeing that, it conditions yourself that there's nothing real to this dating thing.
These women are rewarding the men that don't have their best interest at heart, while rejecting the quote-unquote good men out there.
Some other women have become undateable because they are just not independent or extremely jealous and very clingy. And some women need a man for everything. And
let me tell you guys something, and this is not to toot my own horn or anything like that, but when I was in high school, there was this idea that got around, and it was that, how do I phrase this? I had fun. I had good times on the weekends, and I liked to go out and party, and me and my friends, we had a good time. Let me just put it at that. And word got out And when I would meet new girls, they would bring this up in the beginning, and they would say that their friends told them to be careful with me, but it never steered the women away. It was a little bit of a hurdle sometimes. I would have to talk her out of, or talk her over it. But it kind of goes back to what this clip was just demonstrating, is this guy in the club, the word got out that he was sleeping with all these girls and he was having a fun time, and it just attracted more and more women. And so women reward men who get women. This is why male virginity is repulsive to a majority of women. Sure, there's going to be these religious chicks out there that say, oh no, male virginity and female virginity, it's equal. It's same. But it's really not. It's not at all. And women can virtue signal and say they would love a male virgin. It's just crap. It doesn't align with evolution. It doesn't align with attraction. And if a man is a virgin, I guess up into a certain age, then that's in a lot of women's minds, that's a red flag. So when I was younger and in high school and word got out that, yeah, me and my friends, we had a good time on the weekends and we partied, and girls were involved in that, obviously, it actually helped me. It absolutely helped.
Their day-to-day life. And men, come on, men need space for them alone.
I'll add, it helped me with good girls too, not just my fellow party, the women who also partied, helped with good girls. It did.
Space for them with their friends, their family, whatever they want to do. Men don't need a woman who is very clingy or very needy. Men also need to be happy of their woman, whoever they're with. Men needs a woman who takes pride in her work and love in whatever she does, whether she's out in the workforce or maybe a wife and a homestay mother. That's the most delicate job in the world, by the way, raising a family.
Interesting that she says that, because according to studies, the number one thing that makes us happy is not a career or money, but it's personal relationships, deeper connections. People are the loneliest ever. We are not family oriented. And that's why modern women are not dating with the intention to start a family. They think about that when it's too late.
But a man is not responsible for a woman's happiness and woman's growth. Each woman, unless he or she has a disability, each one is responsible for their own livelihood, and men need that too. Another reason why some women have become undateable is because some women are extremely feminist, and some women think they don't need a man for anything in this world. And many women do forget our men are the ones that fight for us in wars, and they're the ones that help build our homes, the ones we live in, and they help build the buildings. And
yeah, after hearing this "we don't need a man" rhetoric for so often and so frequently, isn't it just music to, I know it is, it's music to my ears when I hear a woman just happy to say that, oh, we need men, and she actually likes men and values and appreciates men. That's so refreshing to hear, man.
And the general infrastructure for all of us to have better lives. Some women are just very, very bossy, and this has brought out a lot of masculinity in women, and men just get turned off because men appreciate feminine women, docile ladies who can assist to make their lives just easier and calmer and more peaceful. Listen, we all need each other. Men need women and women need men. This life is hard, so it's best for all of us to come in and work together and help each other out and grow together. But women should continue being delicate and men should continue being masculine, right? Masculine. No one should lose their gender roles, as those are the ones that help keep us desiring each other, one another. No woman likes a feminine man and no man likes a masculine woman. Am I wrong?
Nope, you're not wrong. Dr. Fonsan said it.
I'm talking about how to be a woman in your being. Mm-hmm. What is the distinction between feminine power and masculine power? And we've been conditioned and trained to be men in skirts. We do everything like men. We compete like men. I said this on the R Spot a few weeks ago. I said, most women want their boyfriend to act like their girlfriend, chatting, shopping. But when the man comes home, what they meet is another dude.
It's one of the first things you'll notice when you travel overseas. Femininity. It's so attractive because life is about balance. Femininity is supposed to complement masculinity, and Western society conditions women to do otherwise. That's why I tell you, do not bring your foreign wife back home. She will absorb this toxic femininity like a sponge because it's all over the place.
And the last reason I want to give today of why so many women have become undateable is because of social media. Yes, the nonsense going on everywhere in the world. This is an era of the people who are taking pictures and selfies and even posting them everywhere. Our farts, what do we eat, everything is completely out of control. Where is the privacy, the secrets, and the substance for him, for our men, for our loved ones, for our family? Some things are better.
Well, funny enough, they do keep things private. They keep their men private. You notice that? They'll post everything but a man. They'll post every friend in their life but their man. They'll post like pictures of his hand or something, and you'll have to scroll down. They'll post him in his highlights, but it'll be like 60 highlights in. It's funny. That's how you know that a woman really isn't that into a man. And to be fair, guys, I'm sure you already know it, but women who are really, really active on social media and like posting, it's best to just stay away from them.
Best if they're just kept in us for our close circle, for the ones we really love. No need for a woman to continue sharing her body or her life with people, with men out there that don't appreciate her, that don't know her. It's best to devote that time to a good man, to a good family. Stop wasting so much time on applications. Gather herself for one special man, because this way some men will regain the interest in starting to pursue them or date them once again, and more men could start that desire again in spending their very, very precious time with a woman once again.
Social media is the nail in the coffin. It goes deep and deserves a separate video because women expose their true colors on social media. Women already engaged in the foolishness, but it remained behind closed doors or in the circle of people they were interacting with. But now the cat is out of the hat, and it accelerated the process of men opting out.
Men going their own way is growing, and there's good reason for it. I know how tough you guys have it. A lot of these women today have a sense of entitlement. Thanks to social media and dating apps, their egos are inflated. They get guys liking their posts and simping on them in their comments, matching on Tinder, and they think they deserve a millionaire with a six-pack abs and a yacht. And they think they don't have to lift a finger.
Even though these dating coaches are honest about the current situation, there are still dating coaches, and in their opinion, there are still quote-unquote good women left. So this is where you come in, because you need to believe. You have to believe that there are still quote-unquote good women worth putting your time, money, and energy into. I took my talents overseas a long time ago because I just couldn't see these women as the mother of my children. That's me. It was my choice. I wanted a family. That doesn't have to be your choice. The red pill is the truth. All I'm offering is the truth. It's on you to decide what you're going to do with it. And whatever you choose to do, make sure you protect yourself at all.
Anyways, good video there. Go ahead and check him out. Check out his channel, MHD. And I'll see you in the next video. I know I didn't add much, but I'm kind of out of it today. Almost didn't even post. But I don't know. Hope you're enjoying your, was it Wednesday? Yeah. All right. Take care.